Hello friends, today we are going to start a totally new topic which will be very interesting to learn and very easy to solve as well. Okay, so the name of our topic today is called as data handling. Have you ever heard of this topic before? Data handling. Okay, so what do you mean by the term data, children? Have you heard this before anywhere? Okay. So data is nothing but it is the collection of information or facts. Collection of information. That is called as data. And why do you have to collect the information? In order to know something. Right. Say for example, if I want to know like how many children of class 2 likes to play football. Okay, so I need to collect this information. Can I just say vaguely that 25 children like? No, I cannot do that, right? So for that, what I need to do, I need to prepare some questionnaire. Then after that, I will keep some options like how many children like football, how many children like volleyball, how many children like cricket. Okay, and based on that, we will be conducting a survey, and then finally we will come to a conclusion that how many children like playing football in class 2. Okay, so this is what we use the term data handling. Okay, so to make it more clear, say for example, now I want to know how many children like reading storybooks. Okay, so now this is the information which I want to collect. So what's the first step I will do? I will collect the data. And now here I am giving the option as you have to find reading books, then few of them like playing, few of them they like swimming, and few likes art, arts and culture. So arts and culture is nothing but your singing, dancing, and playing instrumental. So that will come in arts and culture. So now first I will be drawing a table. Okay, and then I will be giving a subheading. Say here it will be my serial number. Okay, here it will be like the activities which is being preferred. Okay, and here there are 4 divisions of classes. Okay, so now say for example, as I said, here it is reading books. It becomes my first category. Okay, then the second one it says is playing. Okay, then the third category it says swimming, and the last category says arts. Okay, and now here I am going to divide them in sections like A, B, C and D, and this is the total. Okay, so now say for example in section A, say 15 children like reading books, 20 likes playing, 5 likes doing swimming, and 5 children like playing art and craft, which means that they enjoy doing music or dance. Okay, in section B, say I have 12 children who likes reading books, then I have say 18 who likes playing, I have 7 who like swimming, and then I have say 3 children who likes art and craft. Okay. In section C, I have say 14 like reading books, 19 likes playing, then I have 9 who likes swimming, and then I have say 7 who likes art and craft. Coming to section D, I give them the data like reading books is say again 15, then playing you can say like 18, swimming you have 12, and art and craft you have 14. Okay, so are we clear children with this? Now the next thing which we have to do is we need to total them, and here also you need to add a column total to find out how many children are there in the class in that particular section. Okay, so now we will be doing the total of all these, and we will be totaling this column as well in order to check out which population of children enjoys the most. Okay, so shall we do it? Okay. So in section A, we have total of 45 children. Okay, so let's see how many are there in section B. In section B, I have got 40 children. Okay, let's see in section C. In section C, I have got 49 children. Okay, and in section D, okay, so is it correct children? Let's see. Okay, so there are a total of 40 to 50 children in each class, right? Section A is having 45, section B is having 40, section C is having 49, and section D is also having 49. So now among the four sections, we need to check which particular option has got maximum children. So shall we add? Okay, here we go. So how will you add it children? The first one says 15 plus 12 plus 14 plus 15. Okay, so it's 5 to 7, 7 plus 4 11, 16. Then 1 plus 1 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we have total of 56 children who likes reading books. The next is we need to check out how many children likes playing. Okay, so we will solve it again. 20, 18, 19 and 18. So 8 plus 9, 17, 17 plus 8, 25. 2, 2, 4, 4 plus 1, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 1, 7. So you have 75 children who likes playing. Okay, so let's see total how many like swimming. It's 5, 7, 9 and 12. So 5 plus 7, 12, 12 plus 9, 21, 22, 23. So 2 plus 1, 3. So 33 children like swimming. Okay, so shall we see the number of arts? Arts is again 5, 3, 7 and 4. 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 7, 15 and 4, 19. So 19 children likes art. Okay, and if I add the total, this will give me the total number of children present in class 2. Okay, so shall we add this total? So now children, if you add the total of this or this, it will be the same. Is it clear? So we will try adding this. So 56 plus 75 plus 33 plus 19. So 6 plus 5, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. 14 plus 9 is 23. So 2, 2 plus 5, 7. 7 plus 7, 14. 14 plus 3, 17 and 1, 18. So we have a total of 183 children. Okay. So in class 2, we have a total of 183 children, in which 56 likes reading books, 75 likes playing, 33 likes swimming, and 19 likes art. Now, this is the data which we have collected. So what we did right now, that is called as collection of data. So this is the first step which we will be doing in the data handling. Okay. So now the next step comes in interpretation of data. The first step was collection of data. The second one is called as interpretation of data. Interpretation of data. So what do you mean by the word interpretation? Interpretation means that after seeing this, you will make an analyzation of what is the details given all about. And whichever question we need to find out, we will be finding the answers according to the table that is provided to us. Okay. So now in this, if I ask my first question as how many children like swimming? Okay. So this is my first question. So how are you able to find out? It's only that after you found out the data and then you added the total, it will give us an answer of how many children like swimming, right? So here we have an answer 33. So I will write down the answer as 33. Okay. Now the second question, if I ask you which activity is liked by the children the most. Okay. So out of the 4 activities given, which is the activity which children enjoy doing the most? Is it reading books, playing, swimming or arts? So what we need to do is, first again we need to check down the totals and then find out like which population likes enjoying the particular activity. So for reading books we have 56, for playing we have 75, swimming we have 33 and arts we have 19. So 75 is the largest among all, right? So which means that playing is the activity which is enjoyed by the kids the maximum. Did you understand how did you find this answer? You just added the total, you did a comparison. So in interpretation we will see the data and then we will make a comparison as well as to which is more and which is less. So according to the question which is being asked, we make a comparison and we come to a conclusion. Okay. So out of the 4 activity, playing is the activity which most of the children enjoys doing. Okay. Now if I ask you the last question from this data, which activity is done the least or is enjoyed the least? So can you see the data and let me know? Out of the 4 activity, which is the activities which is being enjoyed the least? Is it reading books, playing, swimming or arts? So just see and tell me. Good, it is arts, because arts has only got 19 children. Out of 183 kids, only 19 are liking arts, whereas the other population is getting divided among the other activities. So what is my answer? My answer is arts. So are you clear with this, children? How to collect the information and then how to do an interpretation of data? Is it clear for you? Shall we proceed further?